Hello and welcome to my channel. Now this is a small micro channel, very small. Nothing compared to the great channels out there like Airsoft Mike, Middle Aged Gamer, 6mm Badger, Jaeger, all of them. But I make videos for a couple of companies I own, and people said to me, because you're very much into this now and they see me because I'm out my friend's land and I talk about it a little bit here and there, say to me, why don't you do videos? So that's why I've been doing videos, but I do them a little bit differently. I'm not as lucky as a lot of them guys and these other companies, other channels that get loads of sponsorship and people send them things to review. So I'm not that lucky. Maybe one day, you never know. But everything I get, I purchase myself. And every now and again, I just put the odd pistol up on my range. People see it and they send me a little message, say, what is that? Like I'm doing the curve. Sorry, my apologies, I would have done the curve already video, and I'm going to show a couple of rifles I own and things like that. So these are all I own, but I decided, because someone asked me about it, what this was. They thought it was a gas gun. Now, just to make something clear, I don't skirmish. I don't go out on the exercises that I run. I have been invited to so many now. I'm very grateful for it. I get asked, well, I get in WhatsApp groups and things like that. I just like doing the ranges at the moment. I might develop into it. I haven't really made my mind up yet. I think the guys I watch are pretty good. I don't know if I'd be that good. And plus, I live in Northern Ireland and we have certain restrictions and we have licenses, and it says I have to go on 3 skirmishes to get a license, then I've got to purchase it. So I just get a bit frustrated that because I want to use it in target ranges and I want to use it on land, that I try to go to some of the shops within the province here of Northern Ireland, and they start asking me for licensing, and I think it's just, I don't know, you tell me. If you support it, that's okay. I'm not going to get in the way of it. But in the Republic of Ireland, which I do a lot of the shooting of the airsoft guns, because these are toys, I would have put that up hopefully already. I do it a lot on private land and friends of mine, and we just have a bit of fun, and we keep it very simple. So I just find that the sport is very contained. But again, it's something that I really do enjoy. And I do these little videos just to hopefully put a different perspective than what the rest of them do. Because the rest of them strip them down and talk about. I talk more of, I just know, the practicality in a sense. But again, I'll never be at their level. Now, let's just see what I've got here. Now, I bought these, believe it or not. This is how sad this is to me. I bought these 6 years ago, and these are spring operated. So we have the discussions between the electric weapons in the context of airsoft again, and the gas blowbacks, which I am a massive fan of. I love the gas blowbacks. Nothing against the electrics. I've had a go at them. People I know have them. They let me have a play with them. I might have a video of them, but I really like these kind of, I don't know, the gas blowbacks, but these again are spring. So I got these, like I said, about 5 years ago. I bought these in Dublin, North Dublin, from a little fishing tackle shop. I went in, I was buying a Leatherman's, and I saw these, and I was talking to a lad, he was a brilliant lad, and I'm sorry that shop closed, and he said, oh, these are spring, these are gas. I don't think there was any electric, if I remember correctly. And I was saying, oh, right. And he showed me this was this M1911. And I just thought, oh, wow, okay. It was metal. Look at it, it's all metal. It's such a nightmare to cock as well, know with the strength of it. No harm to you. I mean, cut myself there just practicing with it because I got it out of my safe that I have. And you get this magazine. Very flimsy magazine. The only thing I thought was quite interesting was when I used to pull it back, it actually locks off. I don't know if you can see that, it locks off. So basically you can pour it, but the problem is you have to put your finger over the top, because if you let the spring go up, everything goes flying everywhere. You have all your basically your mod cons as you would do. It's plastic here, but this is all metal, and it is, I'm going to be honest, it's quite a hefty type airsoft gun. You've just got your single instead of your ambidextrous safety. Okay, cock and handle. There you go. So it is, and it's very hefty, very rough there. You got the Colt on it. You got the series, made in Taiwan, patent. And it even got a little serial number, which I did always chuckle about. I don't know why, but I just thought it was quite funny. And then obviously you've got your magazine release. It is quite a hefty, strong type airsoft gun. Again, I always thought of it more as a backup, because gas, obviously we have issues with gas and things like that when it's very cold. electric, obviously, again, so many people, but it is quite hard to pull back. When I've got some of my young nephews or nieces or godkids have a wee go of it, obviously supervised before anyone starts saying anything peculiar, I've had to cock it for them. So it's cock, bang, cock, bang. Now this one here, this is my Taurus. I actually went back and got this because I was buying some other stuff and I seen this one. It was on sale. This, believe it or not, that cost me about €40. Okay, this cost me I think €50, and I don't know why. I think it might have been because it was a bit easier to cock. Do you know what I mean? It was just a bit easier. The magazine on this is heavy compared to the weight that's there. So this is quite a big heavy one. Again, made in Taiwan. It's called the Taurus. A lot of you will be able to tell me that it's some design from South America. I think it was used to be the big trend in it, even though it's made in Taiwan. Again, a serial number, little grippy area. This is top slide is metal, as you know yourself, and the bottom part is plastic, heavy plastic with a nice little grip. I got this because, like I said, this is light. It's weird, take truth, because that's very light, magazine heavy. That's very heavy, magazine very light. So, okay, it's a balance. It did say on the side, I remember seeing it 9mm, thinking, wow, okay, all right. It has got a rail, obviously. So it was a little bit more modern, okay? And then we had, again, the single-sided safety catch. It's just a bit of fun, okay? That's all I looked at it for. So that I got originally. We'll go on the range in a second, probably cut myself even more. And then obviously we've got this Taurus, which was just a little bit lighter. Funny clicking it. Let's go and see what they do on the range. So folks, welcome to my range. You might have seen I got some new targets there now. Before anyone asks, I got them off Temu, and all I did was weighting down the lever that's in the little box. The black box is a little weight in there. I just super glued some extra bolts onto it, make it heavier. And then what I did was I put a little bit of padding on the plastic target and then put my own targets over the top. Not being funny, £3 a piece, I think they were. No, in fact, £2.50 a piece. And then as long as you wait 4 years, you'll get them. And that's just something simple for me. I wouldn't use them on my hi-capas and that because I think I might break them. But again, it's just a bit of fun, but I did it purposely for you for this. Here's my 1911, okay? Now, here's my magazine. As you see, my BBs, 0.20, whatever you call it, okay? You wouldn't, there's about 10 in there. You will not put more than 14 in there without damaging the actual spring. Now, you have to be very careful, believe it or not, when you load these things, because the reason being is they easily dislodge, and I'm hoping it doesn't happen, okay? Now, as I said, spring operated. Here we go. This is going to be fun. And we'll see what we come up with. Straight away, misfire. Again, this is what I was saying to you about these spring operated ones. They could be a nightmare. Look, already falling out. I'll try again. Hopefully it'll go in. And we'll see again. Success! Success! I'm a better shot than this. And no holding to the rear. What can you say? It's just a bit of fun. Now, let's take the Taurus. Now, the Taurus, as I said, is hopefully a little bit easier. I won't cut myself or hurt myself as much. Magazine takes about 14. You can squeeze 16 in, if I remember correctly, but it did actually have issues. Slides in. It is a little bit easier, but again, it's that spring. I do believe that the more you use the spring, in the sense of cocking it, the more easier it will become. So let's see how I do with this one. Better. and to the rear. These are just a bit of fun. That's all they are. I wouldn't take them seriously. I would only use them on a little, like I said, a little tiny range. They're not really for skirmishing. They're not for professional use. They still are around a little bit, but if you cock it wrong, you can cut yourself. Thank you for watching. I hope you subscribe because it encourages me to do a little bit more. And then what I am planning on doing is I'm going to bring out my Desert Eagle, baby Desert Eagle, I think it was nicknamed, and a non-goat gas blowback in the future and show you what that's like. And I am about to get a new weapon, Airsoft weapon for the Republic. I've just been talking to them and hopefully they'll have it in stock with me. Have a great day and thanks again for watching. Bye for now.